Once upon a time, there was a magical place called Atlantis, ruled by King Arthur, who was also known as Aquaman. Aquaman had a big responsibility, taking care of the fish in the water and overseeing the kingdom. He was doing a great job, especially now that he was married to Mera and had a little son named Mira. But here's the twist in our tale. King Arthur was getting a bit bored with his underwater duties. He had spent most of his life on land, and the underwater world seemed a tad dull to him. Here our baddie from the last movie, David, aka Black Manta, had a big revenge plan. He wanted to find this super-secret place called the Lost Kingdom. Why? Well, he thought he could get powerful weapons and finally defeat his arch-nemesis, Aquaman. Now these folks ended up in the farthest part of Antarctica, icy mountains everywhere. But wait, global warming had melted the snow, making a big hole. Guess what? David and his crew fell right in. Then tentacle monsters show up, grabbing a few unlucky souls. Yikes. And here's where it gets even crazier. We meet Dr. Sheen, who popped up in the first movie talking about how the water army could dominate us. Well, turns out he's chilling with Black Manta in a post-credit scene. Fast forward to the second movie, and they're both investigating the Antarctic chaos. Now, David's all pumped up to find the Lost Kingdom. But surprise, surprise, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. They stumble upon people who turned into demons. And this is the mysterious seventh kingdom, the Lost Kingdom. Oh, and guess what they find there? A Black Trident with dark forces inside. Spooky, right? Turns out, this Trident is connected to Codex, the owner of the seventh kingdom and Atlan's brother. There was a big war, Atlan locked him away, and now David's in cahoots with him to get back his power. Drama, drama, drama. Now, we switch scenes to Arthur, our hero, dealing with the not-so-heroic task of changing diapers. He's chatting with his dad, Tom, wondering if he was a handful as a kid. No matter what, he declares Tom the best dad ever. Ah, family moments. Suddenly, the one-year-old kid waltzes over and starts chatting with fishes. Yep, you heard it right. Turns out, this little munchkin had royal blood, making him a fish whisperer. Arthur, his dad, is over the moon because 1,000 years ago, only King Atlan could talk to fishies. Fast forward to today, and voila, Aquaman's son has inherited the fishy power. Smells like a third part of our tale is brewing, right? Now let's shift the spotlight to David. He's got his hands on the mighty Black Trident, and guess what? Codex, who had been napping in the back of his mind for ages, woke up and started guiding. Team Troublemakers hatch a plan. If they warm up the earth by melting the ice where they live, they can rebuild their kingdom. The catch? They need auriculum, a fancy substance the Atlanteans used a millennium ago. Think of it like Marvel's vibranium, or X-Men's adamantium. It's the cool stuff in the DCEU universe. But here's the hitch. Using lots of auriculum makes the planet hotter than a summer day. Atlanteans knew this, so they hid it in 12 secret vaults. David, being the naughty guy he is, sneaks into a vault every month, swipes some auriculum, and burns it to cause global warming. Sneaky, right? And this time, guess where the vault is? Right under Aquaman's nose. Trouble brews as David gets caught stealing, leading to an epic showdown with our hero, Aquaman. But hold on, Black Manta has a new trick up his sleeve, the power of Necros, which means he can dust off his opponents with ease. So, Black Manta, armed with stolen auriculum, is causing chaos, sinking ships, causing mayhem, and disappearing with the loot. Sneaky, right? Now, Aquaman gathers his sea buddies for a powwow to figure out where this troublemaker went. Arthur, being the wise hero, suggests turning to his younger bro, Orm, also known as Ocean Master. He figures Orm might have some inside scoop on these mischievous deeds. But here's the twist. The other 6 kingdoms aren't too thrilled with the idea of setting Orm free. He's kind of a troublemaker himself, having even off the Fisherman's Kingdom lead. But Arthur's got a point. This is about saving the world. To make things interesting, he gets some cool gadgets, including a slick new suit. This suit is like a superhero invisibility cloak, making Aquaman disappear for a whole minute in the sky, on land, and underwater. Talk about high-tech hero gear. Facing danger head-on, our Sea Squad heads to the missing kingdom to free Orm. When they find him, he's not in great shape. Think well-fed Christian Bale, bones sticking out and all. Arthur spills the beans about Black Manta's upgraded powers and asks for Orm's help. But before they can finish their chat, guards show up, and the escape begins. Enter two weird creatures. They look like worms with zombie-like limbs and faces that can drill through rocks. These creepy helpers make a quick escape, but more guards, armed with the same creatures, join the party. It's about to be a showdown. So, Orm, Aquaman's brother, pulls a cool water trick. As soon as he touches the water, he transforms into a superhero. It's like magic. His wounds heal, and he is back in action. Cue an epic, smoky fight. Our heroes dive into the waterworld's underworld, kind of like a cool club scene where water creatures dance like nobody's business. Trust me, it's a sneak peek of something spectacular. When you get your hands on the high-quality movie print, it's going to be mind-blowing. Meanwhile, let's switch gears to the bad guy, Black Manta, or as I like to call him, Bhatiki Raja. He's up to no good, burning auriculum to pollute the earth and bring back the big baddie, Necros King or Codex. Why? Revenge time against our hero, Aquaman. Back to our sea adventurers. Thanks to their underwater informant, it's a water creature. They land on an island. But hold your seahorses, because this island is no ordinary jungle. Think Jumanji or the center of the earth vibes. The creatures here are wild, big and small, acting all sorts of funny. And here's a hilarious moment. Arthur raves about Earth's delicious cheeseburgers, Coke, and fries. Orm is clueless, so Arthur hands him a cockroach, claiming it's a tasty Earth snack. Orm takes a bite and thinks it's amazing. But uh-oh, a swarm of not-so-friendly cockroaches starts chasing them. Quick thinking by Arthur. He creates a path with an idol, tricking the roaches into a fall. Dr. Sheen discovers the shocking truth about Black Manta. He's getting his dark powers from someone named Necros, and Codex is mixed up in this dark plan to destroy the entire Earth. Dr. Sheen starts to step back, realizing the danger. In the midst of all this, the two brothers Arthur and Orm arrive for a super intense showdown. The fight is epic, with mind-blowing CGI. 1,000 years ago, Codex and Atlan, the two brothers, ruled Atlantis. King Atlan had this super cool trident that could create powerful high-tech stuff. But Codex got greedy for more power and started dabbling in dark magic, specifically a power called Necros, the black power. It kind of turned him into a dark force, spreading chaos and turning people into monsters in their kingdom, which became the Lost Kingdom. A power struggle ensued between the brothers. Atlan beat Codex and trapped him there with a drop of his blood. Fast forward to our hero Arthur, who's of royal blood. His blood accidentally frees Codex, but Arthur has his dad's mighty trident, which breaks Codex's Black Trident. Here's where it gets really dramatic. Orm, the other brother, arrives. Codex tries to recruit him, promising him the 7 kingdoms and ruling greatness. But Arthur reminds Orm of their mother's oath. They must work together, save the world, and return. Orm, choosing family over dark powers, abandons the Black Trident, supporting his brother. Now, Black Manta is powerless and human again. Aquaman reigns supreme. David, our not-so-friendly guy, is hanging off a cliff. Arthur, the hero, steps up and offers to save him. But David, still holding a grudge for his dad's fate, refuses help and chooses a dramatic exit, ending the feud. As the tale concludes, Arthur turns to his brother Orm, pointing out their royal blood. But there's a twist. The other 6 kingdoms won't accept Orm as their king. So Arthur hands over the Lost Kingdom to Orm, making him the king. As for Arthur, he plans to share water technology with the UN. It's like a page out of Black Panther's book, where T'Challa shared vibranium with the UN to boost their tech. Pretty cool, huh? But wait, there's a post-credit scene. Orm is chilling in a restaurant, ordering a cheeseburger. He munches on it, savoring every bite. And then, surprise, a cockroach shows up, and Orm decides to snack on that too. The movie wraps up on this quirky note. Please give us a thumbs up, drop a comment, and share the video. Until our next adventure, stay curious.